my name is Blake. My age is 16, my 4-H age is 15. I'm from 4-H Lab Rats, and today I'm going to be doing a presentation about making content on social media and stuff. I've been doing this for about 3 years. I have 101 subscribers on YouTube, about 250 followers on Instagram, but I'll get into that a little bit later. So we're going to start different forms of content. We got the short form videos and live stream. The main one I do is videos. Short form is YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, all that, TikTok. I do a little bit of that. I mostly do videos, and I sometimes do live stream. My internet sucks though. But short form is like flashy. It's supposed to be flashy. Everybody, it's supposed to be quick, because younger people have lower retention rates, so you gotta be flashy. So that's mainly for younger people, but a lot of people watch it. It's cool. Shorter videos, normal videos, which are longer, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, hour-long videos. Mine are typically 10 minutes, but you can go up to 2 hours if you wanted to. And live streams, when you go live and people can chat and stuff, that's fun. That's one of my favorites. I would do that a lot more often if I could. That's one of my favorites because you actually get to talk to people. So step one is filming the content. I got that funny GIF, that's funny. Things I use to record: my iPhone, I use that for short form. PlayStation 5 I use to record all my videos. I do gaming videos, so I use the PlayStation 5 to record all my videos, and then I go in and edit them. PlayStation 5 webcam used for live streams. Haven't used it for a video. You can't really use it for a video. It's kind of weird. But filming, when you're filming content, you want to be more energetic. You don't want to be sitting back on you don't want to be mumbling or anything. You got to be loud. You got to be entertaining, especially near the beginning of the video, because the whole point of making the video is to get people engaged. So you don't want to be too quiet or too shy or anything like that, because then people are just going to click off there and be like, this guy's boring, I'm clicking off. You want to be excited, have a lot of energy. You don't really want to be screaming at the top of your lungs, but you want to be a little bit louder than you would normally be. Short form content, it's kind of the same way. You want to be a little bit louder, but you want to make sure you're getting your points across really quickly. So if I'm making a video, I don't know, but if in this presentation, I'm trying to get my points across fast, and yeah, I use my iPhone to film that. PlayStation 5 webcam. When you're, I don't know. Okay. Yep. Oh, yes. That's what I was going to say. When you're filming, you also want to be talking a lot. You don't want to take pauses like I just did in the presentation. You kind of want to, it kind of just goes off the tip of your tongue. You just got to say what you're thinking. You got to always be talking. You got to always be entertaining. It's entertaining. So you got to always be like that. Step 2, this is one of the most important steps, is editing your content. I use Share Factory Studio, which is the built-in PlayStation 5 editor. With the edits, you're gonna want to do what is that called? A theme or an intro, like an intro graphic. Share Factory Studio has a lot of intro graphics. I don't really see the point in using them, but I use them. They're pretty fun. But you want to do edits subtitling is the main one I do. I put little subtitles on big events. That really catches people's eye, is when you do subtitling. It looks cool. I do emojis, something pops up, like something funny happens, pop up a little like laughing emoji, or something bad happens, I don't know, you put like an angry emoji. You want your editing to be like bright-ish, and also with the editing you can make your video look better. So for instance, usually when I do a video, I make the first few clips of the video brighter. I turn up the saturation because people see it and they're like, something in their brain tells them to watch this video because it's brighter. That's like pretty cool. And you can like cut parts out of videos by taking the video, cutting it in 2 different parts, and then deleting the clip in the middle. Or you can do like I do, where you can like zoom in for a second, or you can like change the filter. Like I said, you can make it a little bit brighter. But yeah, editing just makes everything a lot more funnier. You can like be playing music and then something happens and you can just abruptly cut the music off and like make it black and white, where you're just like staring at something. It's pretty funny. Next step is thumbnails. This next 2 parts are some of the most important things. Thumbnails, you want your thumbnails to be bright, have a lot of color, because otherwise no one's going to want to click on your video. So this is a picture of me next to a buggy with an engine in it. That was a thumbnail for a video I did where I engine swapped a bunch of weird cars in a game. But yeah, you can see the color, the red of the shopping cart. Red really catches people's eyes, so that's why you want to do a lot of red. That one right there is actually a really good one because it's got the blue and the red. You want to have really bright colors, because if you're thinking, so you want to do like blue, red, green, but make it bright, because if you're thinking you're watching YouTube, which video would you rather click on? The one that's like black and white, or the one that's really bright and inviting? So that's why thumbnails are very important. Those are just 2 of my thumbnails. I have a bunch of other thumbnails. They're really cool. Thumbnails are very important. Next up is titles. I didn't have any pictures for this, I just put titles. Titles is also one of the most important parts for your videos, because it's like telling people what, like someone's looking for something. Let's say they look up like, I don't know, how to fix a hole in my wall. You're gonna want to put that title, otherwise you're never gonna find it or anything like that. So the titles, usually for me, I try to leave the viewers like cliffhangers almost as a title. So I'll put like, let me do for instance, so like hold on, let me think. So like I'm in the middle, let's say I'm playing a game, I'm in the middle of the woods. It's like a scary game. I'm in the middle of the woods. Instead of putting like, this giant monster chased me down and I escaped, I would put this giant monster chased me ... They'll be like, oh well, I want to see what happens. That kind of, it's a lot about mental stuff. You got to think about what people's brains, think about people's brains. I've learned this from watching so much YouTube. I've heard people talk about it on like podcasts and stuff. It's all about like people's brains, what they see. They see brighter colors more than they'll see darker colors. So you want to make your thumbnails a lot brighter and stuff like that. So yeah, and my progress making content, like I said, 101 subscribers on YouTube, as of date over 70,000 total views. I have a Instagram reel, which is basically like YouTube Shorts, or like TikTok short form, that has 100,000 views. So that's pretty neat. I got like 250 followers on Instagram. I just started doing Twitch live streaming, so I got a few followers on Twitch. And yeah, I also have a Discord that has a few members in it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Trying to think. Yeah, that's it. My sources: YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Share Factor Studio. Share Factor Studio is what I use to edit. I use Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. YouTube also, I couldn't think of anyone specific, but mainly I learned all this stuff from just watching YouTube all these years. And here is my QR code. If anyone wants to scan that, it'll bring you right to my channel. Lovely on all social media forums or platforms. And yeah, any questions?